Okay. Dear students, class of 2015, and distinguished guests, good evening and thank you all for coming. After 2 weeks of orientation, you have started today your first academic year in medical school. And now we would like to celebrate this event with the white coat ceremony. I hope that all of you have successfully found apartments that you have begun to acclimate to Israel, and above all, are now ready to focus on your studies in medical school. As you could see during the past 2 weeks, the office staff is here to assist you and to guide you through the path you have to encounter. We wish you all good luck and success. It is my pleasure to invite now to the stage Ms. Barbara Kugel from our office, who will conduct the white coat ceremony. Thank you.
Good evening to all of you. Welcome to the class of 2015, and welcome to all our special distinguished guests. The white coat ceremony welcomes you, our incoming medical students, to the New York State American program. And the white coat itself marks your transition into the study of medicine and into your role as caregiver. I now invite Professor Yosef Mukori, Dean of the Sackler School of Medicine, to address the class.
Good evening and welcome. On behalf of the Sackler Faculty of Medicine, which is the largest faculty of medicine in Israel, I would like to welcome all of you. Just to introduce to you, to get you acquainted with what we got here, the faculty consists of 6 schools. The medical school has 3 classes or 3 tracks. Altogether, we do have 7,000 students. Not only medicine, we have School of Dentistry, we do have School of Allied Health Professions, we do have graduate school, we do have a school for continuing medical education. So altogether, this evening you are going to join a very impressive family of, I would say, outstanding achievers. It's a kind of coincidence because just last week, just by coincidence, I got for the first time the grades or success rates of our students, including Israelis, at the USMLE, which you know this is the United States Medical Licensure Exams. And we are the top in the world because we have been compared to the rest of the world. So right now, at least in the clinical knowledge, our pass rate is about 99% compared to 82% of the rest of the world. So I think it speaks for itself, and that's why I'm so proud and happy to welcome you today to join this very proud family. It's not going to be easy. It's definitely even going to be hard for you, but believe it's going to be very interesting. Medical education is based on 3 pillars: knowledge, skills, and values, behavior. We are going to equip you with the cutting edge basic knowledge. We are going to elaborate and to work very hard on your clinical skills. And we are going to fine-tune and brush up and shape your attitudes, behavior, and values that we perceive as not less important than being very knowledgeable in the basic sciences. Altogether, these 3 pillars make an outstanding physician. And that's exactly what we would like to have you as the end product. So once again, welcome, and I hope to see you in 2015 in the graduation ceremony. Also, welcome to the Israeli reality, namely physician strike we just had yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor McCory. Dr. Aaron Allen, Associate Director. Would you care to say? Oh, sorry. Our Program Director, Professor Arnon Affek, arrived. So he, of course, is going to lead the class first.
It is true that because of the strike and what happened right now in the hospital system of Israel and of Shiva Medical Center, I wasn't sure I'm going to make it, but the rest of my associate directors stood up for me, but they'll speak and they'll say the words to you. And I'm very, very pleased that I was successful in speaking to my residents who are now starting a hunger strike and trying to convince them to go on eating and being able to come here. It's very important to me. It's an important moment, not just for you, but also for me. Being able to take a part in the education of the next generation, in my point of view, is the most honorable and the most important part of my work. And especially when it comes to people like you, who came all the way from the States and from Canada to Israel, and gave us the opportunity to help us make you the finest physicians there are. And as Professor McCory told you, this medical school has a great potential, and we are the leading medical school among the foreign medical school, and also among, speaking of American standards, the achievement of our of the fourth year, last year with a match, is something remarkable. And the program directors, as I told you, in the States, in Sinai, in Albert Einstein, the rest of what I call the big Jewish American schools, medical schools, were very proud with our achievement, and they all told me we will welcome our Sackler students. So thank you for coming, and thank you for the staff. I can tell you that all the office here, Steve, Dr. Lazar and his people in New York, especially my associate directors who carry the work, and together we work as a team in order to make you the finest physicians. So thank you, and in behalf of you and me, let's thank them together and go on with the ceremony. So thank you very much.
Now, without further ado, Dr. Aaron Allen, Associate Director of the program.
Permission and fellowship. Those are the two words. Permission and fellowship. What does that mean? So, in the Bible, in Exodus, describes a specific person who becomes injured. And the Torah commands us to heal them. On that phrase, one of the medieval commentators says, from these words, we understand that physicians have a permission to heal. And indeed, it is a permission. Permission to touch a patient, both in a comforting way, in an intimate way, and to be able to help them. Permission to be able to talk to a patient about emotional secrets, painful secrets, and to be able to help them. Permission to be able to protect a child in an hour of stress. Permission to be a part of what is truly the fellowship of medicine. What is that fellowship? The Fellowship of Medicine that you enter in tonight is a long-standing tradition in the world of people coming together, often selflessly, without cause for reimbursement or remuneration, to help people out of a difficult situation or a crisis. You today enter into that fellowship of caring. It's a fellowship which sometimes may require you to do things that you never thought you could do. But you will take it with all the seriousness that it entails. It is a fellowship which will enable you in a few short weeks or months to open up another body and to learn its secrets. It's a fellowship which will enable you to spend long nights learning the Fellowship of Medicine and taking care of people even when you feel you can go no longer. But it's a wonderful fellowship, because the Fellowship of Physicians is a group of people who are committed to helping each other. Today, as your program directors, we are your teachers, and we are also your fellows in this fellowship. We take you seriously. We value your opinions. We listen to your needs. So tonight, as you get this white coat, please look at it as a permission to heal, a permission to be better than who you are today, a permission to be something greater than you ever thought you could be. And remember that all of us here in the room who have gone through this step are part of your fellowship and are committed to your success. We're counting on you. Good luck. Congratulations.
Dr. Cheryl Schiller.